Om. Sthapakaya cha dharmasya sarvadharmasvarupine avatara varishtaya yathagnirdahiका shakti Ramakrishna sthita hiya sarva vidya swarupam tam sharadam pranamamyaham Namah Shri Yatirajaya Vivekananda Suraye Swamine Tapaharine Ajnanatimirandhasya Jnananjanashalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Akhandamandalakaram Vyaptam Yena Characharam Tatpadam Darshitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Brahmanandam Paramasukadam Kevalam Jnanamurtim Titam Gagana Sadrisham Tattvamasyadilaksham Ekam Nityam Vimalamachalam Sarvadhi Sakshibhutam Bhavatitam Trigunarahitam Sadgurum Tam Namami Sadgurum Tam Namami Sadgurum Tam Namami. Let us spend few minutes in prayer and meditation. Let us offer our salutations to the all-pervading blissful spirit in any name or form. Let us offer our salutations to Bhagavan Sri Ramakrishna, Ma Sharda Devi and Swami Vivekananda and Adi Shankaracharya and all great teachers, great saints, sages, whose teachings we have inherited. May they inspire us with love for the truth. As you inhale, positive vibrations, peaceful vibrations, pure vibrations, strong vibrations are entering into your mind, your body. Think that they will destroy all the impurities, negativity, restlessness, weaknesses. Slowly, peacefully, consciously breathe out positive, peaceful, pure vibrations. There is peace inside you, within you, peace around you. There is strength within you. There is strength all around you. There is purity within you, purity around you. Let us send positive, peaceful, pure, positive and wonderful thoughts to all people, east or west, north or south, known and unknown. Let us expand our mind, experience Sarvatma Bhavam, the oneness in everything. सर्वे भवन्तु सुखिनः सर्वे सन्तु निरामयाः सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु मा कश्चित् दुःखभाग् भवेत्। ॐ असतो मा सद्गमय तमसो मा ज्योतिर्गमय मृत्योर्मा अमृतङ्गमय। ॐ शान्तिः शान्तिः शान्तिः। हरिः ओम्। Panchashanti mantras, then few shlokas of the ISA Upanishad. Shri Gurubhyo Namaha Harihi Om. Repeat. Gananam Tva Ganapatigam Havamahe Kavim Kavinam Mupamashravastamam Jeshtarajam Brahmanam Brahmanaspata Ana Shrunvannotibhis Siddhasadanam. Om Hamsa Hamsaya Vidmahe Paramahamsaya Dhimahi Tanno Hamsa Prachodayat. Om Sahana Bhavatu Sahanau Bhunaktu Sahaviryam Karavavahai Tejasvinavadhitamastu Ma Vidvishavahai. Om Shanti Shanti Shantihi. Harihi Om. Shanno Mitrasham Varunaha Shanno Bhavatvaryama Shanna Indro Brihaspatihi Shanno Vishnururkramaha Namo Brahmane Namaste Vayo Tvameva Pratyaksham Brahmasi Tvameva Pratyaksham Brahma Vadishyami Ritam Vadishyami Satyam Vadishyami Tanmam Avatu Tadvaktaram Avatu Avatu Mam Avatu Vaktaram. Om Shanti Shanti Shantihi. Harihi Om. Tacchayyoravruணிmahe Gatun Yagnaya Gatun Yagnapataye Daivi Swastirastunaha Swastirmanushebhyaha Urdhvanjigatu Bheshajam Shanno Astu Dvipade Shanjatushpade. Om Shanti Shanti Shantihi. Om Madhuvatartayate Madhuksharanti Sindhavaha Madhvirna Santoshadhihi Madhunakta Mutoshasi Madhumatpartivagam Rajaha मधुद्यौरस्तु नः पिता मधुमान्नो वनस्पति मधुमागम् अस्तु सूर्यः माध्वीर्गावो भवन्तु नः। ओम शांति शांति शांति। हरिः ओम। पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते। ओम शांति शांति शांति। हरिः ओम। ईशावास्य उपनिषद, please see the book or share with your neighbor, please. Telugu or English or Sanskrit. Shlokas number 8, 9 and 10. 8, 9, 10 for recitation. Starting with Kavir Manishi. Kavir Manishi Paribhuhu Swayambhuhu Swayambhuryatatyatorthan Swayambhuryatatyatorthan Vyadadachashvatibhyah Samabhyah Andham Tamaha Pravishanti Ye Vidyamupasate Tato Bhuya Ivate Tamo Yavu Vidyayagam Rataha Anya Devahur Vidyayanyada Uravidyaya Iti Shushrumadhiranam Yenastadvichachakshire. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Yes. Before we take up the 8th shloka, which is Kavir Manishi Paribhu Swayambhu Ryatatyatothan Vyadadacha Shvatibhyas Samabhyah, and before that, sorry, I missed one line, we will chant that also. Saparyaga Chukrama Kayama Vranamasna Viragam Shuddhamapapaviddam Kavir Manishi Paribhuhu Swayambhuhu Yatatyatothan Vyadadacha Shvatibhyas Samabhyah. Yes, that is the 8th shloka, 8th mantra rather. Few points about these Upanishads and Vedanta. The application, practical application of Vedanta is very important. Otherwise, principles remain, or the ideals remain only in ashramas and only with some pandits. So Swamiji's main work was to bring out these principles and broadcast it all over the world. He said in a letter, Swami Vivekananda, I want to make Vedanta so practical, so simple that even a baby should be able to digest it. This is Swamiji's vision or mission. Even a baby should be able to digest it. So he took up the responsibility. All other Acharya, Shankara, Ramanuja, Madhva, Nimbarka and all wrote commentaries from various Upanishads, references, their own arguments, like that. But Swamiji did not care for that ancient texts. He brought it out, took it with him and broadcasted it all over the world. Because he says each soul is potentially divine. Everybody has got the right. So he gave 4 lectures in London. 4 lectures on the title called Practical Vedanta. Vedanta itself is practical, but Swamiji specifically used that word practical Vedanta for daily life. He came back to India 1897. In Madras he chose a topic, application of Vedanta to Indian life. In London it was general practical Vedanta. But application of Vedanta to Indian life, he was very particular. And he told Madras people, that means all over the world, all over the country, you are not Hindus, go back to Upanishads. We have deviated from the principles of the Vedas or the Upanishads. So he wanted these texts, Upanishads, in the common man's language and to be spread all over the world. To the most commonest man. Let it be a fruit seller in the roadside. Let it be a factory worker. Let it be a farmer. Let it be a fisherman. Anybody. So nobody can deny that this is only for learned people or higher communities. He broke the doors, barriers. So Practical Vedanta number 1, delivered in London, 10th November 1896. In this context of when we are reading the Ishavasya Upanishad, Kena Upanishad, Prashna Upanishad, and it comes by the grace of God, you should understand their practical applications. And these 4 change the map of mind of the people towards Upanishads, towards Vedanta. They thought it was theory. It was only for Pandits. It was only for Matpitadipatis to discuss. But Swamiji says common man has to discuss. They have to be elevated. They have to have all Pashutvam to Manushyatvam, Manushyatvam to Daivatvam. And all these in London, please keep that in mind. What was his power? No power on earth could stop him. London means British capital, England's capital. And they are our rulers. We were called slaves of the British Empire. Queen Victoria is sitting there in London. And see, he catching our juttu. You slaves, you blackies, superstitious, downward, backward. What criticism? There this man goes and teaches Vedanta. And all of them sitting cross-legged, chanting Omkara, chanting Nirvana Ashtaka, Narada Bhakti Sutra, Raja Yoga. Swamiji's best was given in London. So I was reading that and selecting some important teachings in the context of Atma Shakti. Look at the 6th shloka and the 7th shloka of the Upanishad. Yastu sarvani bhutani atmanyeva anupashyati sarva bhutesha cha atmanam tato na vijugupsate. When he is seeing the oneness everywhere, sarvani bhutani atma, and in him he is seeing everybody, such a person, sarva bhutesha cha atmanam tato na vijugupsate. No hatred, no quarrels and no other backbitings. It's a pure divine feeling of Sarve Bhavantu Sukhina. Then next also similar. Yastu sarvani bhutan atmanyeva bhudvijanatah tatra ko moha kashoka ekatva manupashyatah. There no vijugupsa. Jugupsa leda kada, hatred ledu. No bedabhav. And he says, ka moha kashoka. Where is delusion? Where is sorrow? Nobody can defeat him. Nobody can affect him. Because ekatva manupashyatah. That is, and then Atma qualities he mentioned. Saparyaga, Chukram, Akayam, Avranam, Asnaviragam, Shuddham, Apapaviddham. So he says in that practical Vedanta lecture, number 1, few points here, there, then we'll come to the main text. In various Upanishads, we find the Vedanta philosophy is not the outcome of meditation in the forest only, but that the very best parts of it were thought out, expressed by brains which were busiest in the everyday affairs of life. We cannot conceive any man busier than an absolute monarch, a very big king. How busy he is. He has to take care of the army, he has to take care of the prosperity, he has to expand his kingdom, he has to fight with the enemies, internal, external. But still, Vedanta was discussed by them. Vedanta was realized by them. Not in forests or not in other things. Upanishads came out in palaces. And he mentions Janaka Maharaja. He arranged Yagnavalkya, Gargi, Samvada. Everyday debates, everyday Brahman, everyday Atma. That was our greatest treasure. So it is not only for monks or only for pandits, it is for the busiest man in the market. A man who is ruling over millions of people, and yet some of these rulers were deep thinkers. And he mentions Bhagavad Gita also. In the battlefield, busiest and most serious action field, Kurukshetra. There Bhagavad Gita. There about Sankhya Yoga, Karma Yoga, Bhakti Yoga, Gnana Yoga is all given in summary by Sri Krishna. And he says, real activity, which is the goal of Vedanta, is combined with eternal calmness. The calmness which cannot be ruffled, the balance of mind which is never disturbed, whatever happens. Kashoka, Kammoha, Ekatva Manupashyatah, Na Vijugupsate. All this comes here. Free translation. Combined with eternal calmness, calmness which cannot be ruffled, which cannot be shaken, balance of mind which is never disturbed, Kamoha, Kashoka, no emotional balance, because Ekatvam Anupashyatah, we all know from our experience in life that that is the best attitude for work. When there is no Vijagupsa, when there is no hatred, when there is no moha or shoka, that is the best time when we work. The best ideas have come in calmness. Poetry, science, inventions, all have come in silence, calmness. When we let loose our feelings, we waste so much energy, shatter our nerves, disturb our minds, and accomplish very little work. The Vedanta preaches the ideal, Adarsham. And the ideal, as we know, is always far ahead of the real, of the practical, as we may call it. Therefore, I will ask you to understand that Vedanta, though it is intensely practical, is always so in the sense of the ideal. It does not preach an impossible ideal. Asadhyamu kadu, kashtapadali koncham, tapas cheyali, but not impossible. It's very practical. However high it be, and it is high enough for an ideal. In one word, This ideal is that you are divine. You are pure. Look at the qualities of the Atman. Second shloka also. Kurvanne evam tvayi nanyate tosti nakarma lipyate nare asurya namate loka. Then third shloka you see. Tagaste pretyabhigachanti eke chatmahano janaha anejadekam manaso javiyo nainaddeva apnuvan purvamarshata taddavato jnanatyeti tishtat tasmin napo matarishva dadati tadejati tannejati taddure tadvantike tadantarasya sarvasya tadu sarvasyasya bahyataha. Apparently contradictory, but that is the nature of the Atman. It moves, it does not move. It is there, it is near. Tadantarasya sarvasya bahyasya tadu sarvasyasya bahyataha. It is sarvavyapi like the space. Then he says, you are divine. That is our nature. Thou art that. Tat tvam asi. Which comes in the Chandogya Upanishad, Mahavakya. This is the essence of Vedanta. Not believing in the glory of our own soul is what the Vedanta calls atheism. To many, this is no doubt terrible. And most of us think that this ideal can never be reached. But the Vedanta insists that it can be realized by everyone. That positivity, that hopeful message, not hopeless message. Swamiji's was a message of hope for a weak India, disturbed India. He says, there is neither man nor woman or child nor difference of race or sex nor anything that stands as a bar to the realization of the ideal, because Vedanta shows that it is realized already. It is already there. It's not purchased, it's not sold somewhere. It is already there within you. You are not to become pure. You are pure already. You are not to become strong. You are strong already. That gives a courage. One lady in a big hospital, so not able to turn this way, that way, and everything on the bed only, her bath, her ablutions, her everything on the bed. So weak she had become, became anemic, all the platelets reduced, blood count reduced, not able to move. Then she met her Guru. Guru came to the hospital to just bless her. The Guru gave such a wonderful message of Vedanta. You are divine, you are Kaumoha, Kashoka, Ekatvam Anupashyata. All your prarabdha is washed out by this disease. You will get moksha. Sri Ramakrishna is waiting in Vaikunta. Why are you worried? Why are you this? And Guru gave such a inspiration, more than the injection. Within 15 days, she became all right. Within 15 days, she became all right. Where medical science cannot describe it. That faith Vedanta gives, that strength Vedanta gives. So we have to think of it, we have to internalize it, digest it, then Ekatvam Anupashyataha, when I am saying oneness everywhere. This Vivekananda wanted. Through the Upanishads, it should come down to the pulpit of the lawyer, he says. In the court, it should come. In the schools, it should come. In the colleges, it should come. In the university, it should come. A new India should awake with the Upanishads as their banner, the Advaita banner. So that is the purpose of study. The more we study, the better. Again and again we study, more better. Don't assume and presume, anta arthamayipoyindi maaku. No, even the man of great intellect, Janaka, had to discuss. So this is very, very important Upanishad, which is a key to other Upanishads. So it says here, Saparyaga Chukrama Kayamam Vranamasna Viragam Shuddhama Papa Viddam Kavirmanishi Paribhu Swayambhur Yatat Yatorthan Vedadacha Shvatibhyas Samabhyaha. This is 8th shloka, which we shall take it up. What does it say? Saparyagat Chukram Akayam. Saparyagat, cosmic self, has penetrated everywhere. Sarvavyapi, Sarvagnaha, Shukram, he is of the white color or the bright color. Akayam, without a form. Avranam, whole, sound, without a wound. Asnaviram, without sinews, that is without a physical body. This is the word-to-word meaning given in the book. So, Saparyagat, pervaded all around like space. The best example of Atma is, nearest example is space. It is everywhere. Sa bahyabhyantaraha. Sa antaraha, sa bahyabhyaha. It is inside, it is outside, and it is everywhere. Divide of the body, akayam. You can't say this is the Atman, like kidney, like liver. You can't say this is the shape of the Atman. Some idea for meditation it is given in the Kathopanishad. Like the size of the thumb, it says. Yama is telling Nachiketa, like the size of the thumb in the center of the heart is the Atma. Hridaya Akasha. Meditate there. So just that's an indicator. Right? So, akayam, devoid of the body, avranam, which cannot be hurt because there is no body. Devoid of muscle, devoid of tendons, asnaviram. When you take the skeleton, it is just there, just joints, skeleton. So this Atma is devoid of that also, no muscle, no tendons, no nerves. Shuddham, pure, free from impurities or sins. The nature of the Atman is brought back here. Kavihi. Mark the word, Kavihi. Shankara says, Krantidarshi. He is a revolutionary person. Kavi, normally called Kavi, Telugu Kavi, poet, who sees something different in that thing which we don't see. He is a Kavi, sharp mind. Kavihi, Krantidarshi, Sarvadrik. He is a poet, he is a seer who sees all. One who has insight and can grasp not the objective but understand the deeper significance. Last Sunday I was telling, when we read the poetry of great English poets Wordsworth and Milton and all those people who were natural poets. So how could they see something beyond? Because of the kaviness, of the sharpness of the mind. Okay? And Sri Ramakrishna, observing very ordinary things in Kamarpukur, in Jairambati, in Kolkata, but he compares it or relates it with highest Vedanta. That is Sri Ramakrishna's kavitvam. He is seeing the fourth angle of the triangle. He is seeing the fourth dimension of space. Something else he is seeing. So grasp the inner significance of things. That means mind becomes very, very, very sensitive, sukshma. So in these two lines, we get Shankara's Nirvanashtakam completely. The Atma is beyond the Sthula Sharira, it is beyond the Sukshma Sharira, it is beyond the Karana Sharira. This is the 3-in-1 meaning of the 2 lines. Kavi catches the divine pulsations of nature very easily. Manishi, Kavir Manishi. Who is a Manishi? Manasaha Ishitaha. That which controls, supports the mind. That is because of the Atma. So the subtle body also is being controlled. Sukshma Sharira. Paribhuhu transcends all. It is above everything. Atma. Swayambhu. Most of the deities we say Swayambhu Murti. Ganapati is Swayambhu Murti. Vishnu is Swayambhu Murti here and there. Swayambhu, naturally it comes. Not man-made or not machine-made. Self-manifest. Exists himself or he becomes himself. He takes that form. Not the physical or sthula sharira, not the sukshma sharira, or not even the karana sharira. Beyond all these three is the Atma. Beyond the Panchakoshas is the Atma. Like that, various definitions are given in Taittiriya Upanishad. Now, what is this last line? Kavir Manishi Paribhu Swayambhur Yatat. From there, let us see. Shashvatibhyaha samabhyaha arthan, affairs, or the fruits of actions, yadatatyataha vyadadhat, dispensing justice to all according to their due. Just now, in the beginning, we chanted Shanno Mitra Sham Varunaha, Shanna Indro, Sham Brahaspati, Urukramaha. Who are all these? They have been appointed by the cosmic being through Ishvara in their respective positions, based on their good karmas. After that karmas, another person will occupy that space. So devatas are always constantly changing. If they want moksha, they have to come back Buloka, according to Bhagavatam, undergo all the tapas and then attain moksha. But till that time, they are very good people, did lot of good karmas. So but they have to do some work. Simply sitting and drinking and eating there, the Ishvara will not permit. So Nitya Mukta Ishvara, Shankara uses the word Nitya Mukta Ishvara. What does he do? That Brahman which never has any bondage, and he works to maintain that rhythm in the universe. From sunrise to sunset, the earth moving on its axis, the different planets moving around the sun, the galaxies, how many are there? How much we know? How much science has known? Very little. And Sri Krishna says, 10th chapter, what I have explained is only Amsha of my cosmic self. Just Amsha is. This itself is mind-boggling. When we see the videos and we see the NASA's explorations, today morning they were showing in the news 4 or 5 astronauts spacewalking. Earth is like a blue ball. It is just in space. Blue color, so beautiful. There was a great scientist, a great astronaut by name Mitchell, 1960s. He was an atheist, but a very good explorer of space. As this launch is going, the rocket is going, the satellite is moving away from the earth, it seems he saw through the window. He saw a beautiful blue color ball floating in the vast space of consciousness. A beautiful ball. And he felt so unhappy. For this we are fighting. For this we are waging wars. For this we are jealous. Please come and see, he says. So beautiful ball. Today I could see that. Beauty. Go back and see in the YouTube. Don't say other things. This is so interesting. Connect it with that Brahman. What is that uniqueness? And these fellows are walking in space, repairing something there, talking from there, playing there. So whole thing is wonder of wonders. How much man's mind can achieve. Don't be small. That's why expansion is life. Contraction is death. The more narrow our mind becomes, our emotions will become. Without purity, it will explode. It will hit you. It will hit me. It will hit everybody. So this shloka says, there is a rhythm in the universe. Our ego should not spoil that rhythm. Be with nature, not against nature. And everything has to obey the natural laws of the Ishvara. It is this law that keeps all things within their limits without causing chaos. So in order to see the hand of the divine, the Atman as the self of the universe, yatha tyatatho arthan kartavya padarthan, Shankara says, kartavya padarthan. What does it mean? The duties to be done. Kartavya padarthan, everybody like an office having different departments. Vyadadat, vihitavan, prescribed or allotted. He has allotted the duties to Indra, to Varuna, to Surya, to Chandra, and to Agni. He has given the duties. They have to follow it. And so many their departments. That's why Mukkoti Devatalu antunta, 33 crores. Without knowing what it is, people criticize. Oh, 33 crores in gods in Hinduism. You have to understand this. Devatalu veelu, devullu gaadu. Because of their good karmas, you can also become a god one day. You will get a department. But be cautious. Don't do all sorts of things. That place will depend on your punya karma here. But that is not the goal. Goal is moksha. Goal is liberation. Goal is oneness. So different Prajapatis are there. It's not one Prajapati. Not just one Brahma. Different Prajapatis have longer life than human beings. That's why the word eternal samabhyaha, it is told. Eternal number of years they remain there. So in Vedic and post-Vedic literature, Hiranyagarbha, Vishwakarma, in the Rig Veda, these are forms of the Supreme Creator representing the Anda, the golden egg, and the all-accomplishing Creator. Then Daksha Prajapati, we have heard the name in Bhagavatam. Daksha Prajapati, he was also one kind of owner of some property in the Brahmanda. Often cited as the foremost Prajapati, he is a primary progenitor whose daughters married sages and deities to populate the universe. Then we have the 10 mind-born sons of Brahma. Common lists include Marichi, Atri, Angiras, Pulastya, Pulaha, Kratu, Vasishtha, Prachetas, Daksha, Bhrugu, Narada. These are Manasaputras of Brahma, of Prajapati. Then other associations. Vedic texts occasionally apply the title to other deities like Agni, Indra, Soma, Tvashtr, emphasizing their role in cosmic creation. So last sentence says, everything is arranged so beautifully. Each department has to be taken care. They will have assistants and other things. All based because of that cosmic supreme being. The first two lines of this 8th shloka is dealing with Nirguna Brahman. All the qualities of that cosmic being. The next two lines are about Ishvara. The world of relative life is governed by relative laws. And in the scheme of things, everyone, including gods, are duly allotted respective duties in the evolutionary process due to their past karma. Sri Ramakrishna says, be careful about these actions that you do. It is your responsibility to do your sadhana, to do your upasana, and to attain high level of spiritual growth. So if the actions are not good, suffering will be there. And he gives the example, Sri Ramakrishna, about Mahut Narayan and Elephant Narayan. Some of you have read in the Gospel of Sri Ramakrishna. And Guruji has told all his disciples, see everything as Narayana. Wherever you go, whatever you do. So all the Shishyas went into the forest to collect firewood. Then they were collecting firewood. Suddenly in the village nearby, the Mahut, the owner, owner is telling, run away, save yourself, a mad elephant has come. It will kill you, it will trample you. He is giving warning. All the Shishyas ran away, escaped. They went behind trees, they went deeper into the forest, away from the route of that elephant margam. But one Shishya, like Paramananda Shishya. Hey, why are you running away? Just yesterday evening Guruji told, everything is Narayana, elephant also is Narayana. How can we run away from Narayana? So he stood there with all devotion in front of the elephant. Ganeshaya Namaha, Elephantaya Namaha, Govindaya Namaha, went on praying. Elephant came, tied him up with his tondam trunk and threw him out. He was hit against a tree and badly injured, and elephant moved its way. Early morning, all the Shishyas came, Guru also came, saw him wounded, head injury, leg injury, all bones broken. Took him back to the ashrama, treated him. After 2-3 days, he became all right. Then the Guru said, what a fool you are. You could not save yourself. Shishyas, all the other friends ran away and saved. Why you did not go? Guruji, they are all fools. They did not practice what you said. Elephant Narayana. Everything is Narayana. So I stood. Poor elephant, it does not know that I am looking at it as Narayana. It hit me and went. Doesn't matter, Guruji. Greatest fool you are. First point is okay, elephant is Narayana. But one who is sitting on the back of the elephant is also Narayana. He is telling, move away, move away. Why you did not listen to him? Sri Ramakrishna is using how we misuse our willpower, how we misuse our positions. We are not listening to that other person, also he is Narayana. And he says, you go to a zoo, Alipur Zoo, there is a tiger in the cage. You go and say, Tiger Narayana, and hug the tiger. Tiger will say, thank you, God. Is it not? Oh, Tiger Bhagavan, you be there, I will be here. I don't want to shake hands with you. Your power is different. So you have to use your practical sense. All water is coming from the sky. Some water is used for worship of God. It falls into a well. It falls into a river. Some water will fall into a drainage. Everything is water, but practical usage is there. So this idea, it comes there. Everyone is dominated by his karma, past tendencies, so long as he is ignorant. Ignorance. When knowledge comes, that barrier is broken. So refer Sri Ramakrishna's story of Mahut Narayan and the mad elephant Narayan regarding caution in relative life. So that is the idea behind the 8th shloka, 8th mantra. Now little bit, under 5 minutes time is there, we shall chant the 9th shloka. From here, it will be little tricky, little more peculiar to understand, but we shall try to understand by the grace of the Shankaracharya and other acharyas. Number 9, please. Yes. Andham tamah pravishanti ye vidyamupasate tato bhuya ivate tamo yavu vidyayagam rataha. Andham tamah pravishanti ye vidyamupasate tato bhuya ivate tamo yavu vidyayagam rataha. Andham, blindness, ignorance of the self. Andham is not physical blindness, but agnanam, avivekam, about your own atma. Tamaha, darkness, which is characterized by I and mine, egotism, etc. Pravishanti, he enters into who? Avidyam upasate, mechanically perform sacrifices. 2 points are very, very important in this. One is unknowingly doing, mechanically doing the rituals, told by somebody, told by some priest, going on doing and adding also. That has become a big problem with us. More superstitions and more irrelevant things are coming up. That Vivekananda did not. That is not Hinduism. It's only diluting the philosophy of Hinduism, he says. And there's a beautiful story about this mechanically doing work. One Panditji was there, one Guruji. He was offering and doing his rituals, going on every day. Then he had a pet cat. And this pet cat, few days it was okay. But then this man was preparing nice paisam, nice offerings to God and keeping it and doing his japa, offering, naivedyam. Silently that fellow will come, eat away paisam, one day eat away some other food and go away. It has become a nuisance. When his meditation he can't disturb himself and this is becoming uchishtam, engelaipotundi. So he thought, some way, I can't drive it out, it's my pet cat. So what did he do? Before starting the puja, he tied the cat to a pole and was doing puja. So he is safe. He happily doing the puja. Life went on like that. Few years later, cat died. Some months later, the Panditji died. Now the Panditji's son took over the puja of the house. Then he thought, what was my father doing every day? Bringing the cat, tying to a pole, then doing the puja. Now he does not have a cat in the house. So he went to the market and purchased one cat and tied it to the pole and started doing puja. Why? My father was doing. All our weaknesses have come because of mechanically performing the sacrifices. ఎందుకు నాన్నగారు చేశాడు ఇది ఆలోచించాడు. ఆయన చూశాడు పిల్లిని కట్టేస్తున్నాడు, ఒక చెట్టుకో ఒక పెద్ద స్తంభానికో ఈడు కూడా అదే చేశాడు. పరమానంద శిష్యులు అంట వీళ్ళందరూ మెకానికలీ ఎందుకు Swami Vivekananda saw this in somewhere in some village. The deity is forgotten. The main deity is not offered puja. It is dark and dirty. Outside, Dwarapalakas, they are being worshipped. He asked the villagers. They are only gatekeepers. Jaya Vijaya. Narayana is inside. No, my father told these have to be worshipped. So everybody is doing mechanically. Said, what has happened to the glory of this Sanatana Dharma? That has to be worked out. So it says mechanically perform avidyam upasate. Performance of sacrifices, pujas, etc. Tataha bhuyaha iva, into deeper tamaha, into deeper darkness. Yavu vidyayam rataha, he who worship gods and goddesses. Now see, very paradoxical it appears. One who is mechanically performing, he will go into darkness. But deeper darkness, one who worships gods and goddesses. Look at the full shloka. Andham tamaha pravishanti. Who? Avidyam upasate. One who is doing upasana, pujas of ignorance, mechanically. Tato bhuya ivate tamaha darkness. Who worship Yavu vidyayam rataha, who worship gods and goddesses. So what is this blinding darkness? What is this gods and goddesses worship? How we have to reconcile this particular point? That we'll take up in the next class, next Sunday. Then clarity 9, 10, 11 is one subject according to the Acharyas. 9th shloka, 10th shloka, 11th shloka takes you away from this confusion and brings back Atma Gnanam in the end. That is Ishavasya Upanishad. Next Sunday we will meet. Om Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते। ॐ शान्तिः शान्तिः शान्तिः। हरिः ॐ तत्सत्। श्रीरामकृष्णार्पणमस्तु।